3, 2, 1.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, guys and gals. Welcome to your Monday's frigid edition of NoogaPrints, live here on TikTok. I say frigid because Southeast Tennessee is absolutely frosty right now. I have done everything in my power to sweet talk Moo into not going outside nearly as often as she would like, and she's not been happy about it, but she has accommodated me in that regard. As a matter of fact, she's so frustrated at me, she's not even hanging out in here with me right now. But that's okay. All right, so how y'all doing? Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with us. We are up to 449 followers on the TikTok channel, as you can see above me here on my head. That puts us 89% of the way to the halfway point of 1,000. We want to, or 89% of the way to 500, which is the halfway point to 1,000, which is the actual initial goal right now. Sorry, words are hard. We are currently in the process of printing on our Let's Check Traffic bit here. We are printing some more springleaf green mini quacking heads. We're also taking care of the giveaway this week. I'm printing a couple of those out right now. These are also going to go into the children's hospital box. These are the wolves. Now, you guys remember last week we did the foxes on our Facebook giveaway. The wolves are actually going to be probably about twice the size of the foxes. Because we want to keep the sizes varied on the toys. But I'm printing out 4 of those right now, and then I'll the bodies, and then I'll print out the white parts that are like the paws and the nose and the eyes and stuff like that after we print the bodies. But nonetheless, we're printing those. And then I'm reprinting the 12-inch Golden Clover Best in Show trophy because, well, we can do better than when I did that first one. So I'm reprinting that right now. And we got a couple of the other trophies printed too. I say a couple. These are for that car club. That local car club I was telling you about. We got the Best Import printed, which I think is pretty cool. It stands up on. That scared the bejesus out of me. I think that was some filament falling over. It was also me. Also, I almost filled my drawers. I know you guys saw me jump. I know you guys did. But then the other one we got finished up is the Best Modern, and we're going to do the Blue Moon in the Best Modern. I have not tried any of that stuff just yet. I'm looking forward to giving that Unicorn Graveyard stuff a try. I want to try to make sure that I've got a month's worth of my my stuff for my commercial partner squared away, and then I got to focus on these children's hospital items and stuff, and then the trophies. Once I get the trophies done, then I'll be able to kind of look into some stuff that I want to do, and can start doing some more decor for. Yeah, for sure. Business does come first, and you know how it is, man. But okay, I'm gonna hop into the drop for today real quick. The drop for today, I didn't put the picture up, so I won't be able to do this and be like, bling, show you a picture of what it is. But if you saw the promo video or you saw the shares that I put out today, you probably will have already seen what it is. It's called Christian Icons. Now, this is a more of a faith based item or drop this week, or today rather. And I'm fine with that because, well, I do profess the Christian faith in that. But nonetheless, we will hop right into this thing and rip the Band-Aid off. What do you say? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Okay, first up on the list is the Holy Mary. Now, all of these are basically 22 centimeters tall. We can enlarge them. Don't get me wrong. We can make these bigger if you find something in here that you really, really like. But the majority of these are meant to either be hung on the wall or like on an end table or something to that effect. But yeah, we got the Holy Mary. These are all $15 a piece. They all stand Gimanetti, man, what in the world? That was a no wonder the dog's not in here. I'm glad you guys couldn't see me that time. But yeah, this one is the Holy Mary, as you can see. She's got the awesome little design there. And this color that they've used for the filament here is actually referred to as uh, it's like stone marble, I guess, filament. And I kind of like it. This one doesn't actually have this back piece doesn't have the little hooks on it, but we do have one that is better suited for that. That will be printed with them. That's the one I'll default to on all of them, so that way folks can decide whether they want to hang it or if they want to set it on a table. Either way. But here's a little video clip for it for the Holy Mary. The layer line uh, is looking great. Like I love the quality of the layer lines there is awesome. Um, but I'm gonna try to run through these pretty quick. This is the Holy Mary. Next up, we have the Lion of Judah, which I really like. Um, this one and there's like one or two others that I really like on here, but I'm not a huge fan of the Holy Mary one because, well, I'm not Catholic, and I don't exactly want to put her up on a pedestal necessarily. I mean, anyway, we could get into that whole discussion, but that's a discussion for another time, not right now. But nonetheless, I appreciate the fact that she did what she did and she gave birth to the Messiah. Nonetheless, the Lion of Judah. I'm really digging this one. I think this one would be really cool, especially if like this one, I could see actually being like blown up a bit, scaled up a bit to put up on the wall or put outside like on your around your back porch or something like that. Um, but all of these are done in this marble. Oh man, the layers on there look so nice. Like the lines are nice, and you don't see a bunch of the issues that you might see in some of our previous items. Again, 22 centimeters tall. Zach Ridley, hey there, hi there. How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Next up on the list, we have the Holy Family, which obviously is meant to be Joseph, Mary, and Jesus there. It's a little different. You usually see the Joseph, Mary, and Jesus when Jesus is a baby. This one has him as more in his adolescence, in his early childhood. But that's cool. Whatever. The westernification of the appearance doesn't exactly, you know, I don't know, doesn't fit me much. But nonetheless, it looks cool. I like it. I like what it represents. That's more what I like about it. But again, all of these are meant to also have the option to be hung up on the wall. Those will all come with the little. It's basically like two little slots there in the back to hang it on a screw or a thumbtack or something along those lines. Or even with this one, you could probably just throw a combat, one of those the sticky things on it, like double-sided tape. But it's cute. It's not overbearing. It's not huge. It's not, you know, ridiculously large. Next up, we have the Dove of Peace. This one strictly is wall mount, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, I really like this one too. Like I've thought about not even doing this one in the marble, just doing it in a straight white. I think it would probably look better. This would probably look better in just the straight white. But that's just my personal opinion on that. Who am I? I'm just a guy. But appreciate everybody tuning in like they are. It's awfully cool of you. Thank you so much. You can see the layer lines in this one a bit more in the chest there. I'm not real happy about that, but we can make that work. We can do better, and we will do better. Well, I do on a regular basis. Hey there, Miss Trisha, how are you? Miss Lemon Lulu, thank you for tuning in as well. Next up, we have the Sacred Cross. This one is done in the marble filament, but I could almost see this one being done in like rotating between silver and gold as far as the layers are concerned on here, and kind of giving you that two-tone look. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like the marble look too. I think that looks great. But to accentuate the different design elements in it and the different, just that the intricacies of it all, I think would look awesome if it was in multiple colors. That's just personal opinion, though. But yeah, again, these are all 22 centimeters tall. I did not do my due diligence to figure out what that translates to as far as the math is concerned. For the changing between centimeters and inches, or millimeters and inches, centimeters. Yeah, centimeters and inches. Anyway, last but not least, we have the Holy Christ bust, which again, it's based on assumed Western appearance, and I'm not real keen on that personally. But again, it's the thought behind it ultimately, that it's Christ rather than it being Buddy Christ or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I like it. I do. I really do. I think these are absolutely awesome. It's a great addition. Say if you wanted to take one of these and have one of these, say at a loved one's graveside or what have you, we could do it. It would just need to be in a different grade of plastic, which could actually handle the elements a bit better than what the PLA will handle. But we can make that happen. I know, because there's a lot of folks who do that, who do put pictures and we'll put little statues and things like that out there at a graveside and everything, which is great. Again, no judgment, but it's really up to your personal choices in that. But thank you so much for that, Heartme. I appreciate that. We are up to 6 out of 10 for the day, and once we hit 10, that'll be an awesome achievement. There's Radar. What's going on, buddy? So we have the Christian icons today. This video will post up just as soon as I can get everything edited together, put on the front end and on the back end and all that jazz. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Heart guitar? What is that? I have never seen that before. Dude. That's just straight stupendous and stuffs. Hey, future folks, I appreciate you being here. But guess what? We got to go. We got some fun and frivolity to get into. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure to tune in live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on TikTok. Happy to have you. Love to have you be a part of the community. If you want to be a part of our Facebook giveaway, be sure to go to facebook.com/NoogaPrints, and maybe you could wind up getting you one of these here 3D printed wolves that we're going to print out to send to the children's hospital when we get the box full. That being said, toodles, folks.